Let's Build Hogwarts, part 38. Today is part 2 of our Divination Tower, which we're going to focus on the interior. Hello zombies. Now I did make a slight boo-boo. I have put this floor on the wrong level, so we're going to fix that because it's going to bug me. It shouldn't take long to fix, it's only a small flaw. So I've put it one level too high. So you just need to drop it by one block. You don't have to. You can, of course, leave it as you've got it there. You can just put a stair step on the outside of the door, because the floor there is also going to be one block lower. So if you've jumped ahead and tried to fill that in, I know one of you two have, then you're going to need to drop the floor to that as well. Otherwise, the courtyard is going to be on a different level. Or you could just put a stair step from your courtyard to the quad floor. So we're going to fix our floor first. We've already got our stone. So we'll fix that later. Oops. What you could also do for this floor, if you don't want to use stone, you could use some of the glazed terracotta. My friend Centaur has used glazed terracotta on her floor here, and it does look rather good. So today we are going to do the inside of this tower, with the exception of the spiral staircase that leads us up to the top, because we can't do that until we've done the floors of the quad, because there's more than one floor in that quad, and we need to know where our doors are going to be. We are also, because I can't see that taking an hour, we are also going to start doing some work on the inside of the grand staircase tower as well, or finish off a bit of work in there. Okay, so let's get our stone brick back so I can fix that hole that I punched in. I think we're going to need some torches because I can't see anything. And we're going to need our polished diorite for our star. Let's just throw some torches about for the time being. We can move them later. That's going to need to come down one, isn't it? Oops. Actually, we want our glass, because we can also lower this glass window by a block. So if we go in the middle, yep, that's where we're going to start off our spiral staircase, which I might actually do it out of the diorite as well. It looks a bit nicer. It was originally from stone, but I think we're going to change that up. Oh, it's a dead spider. Very croaky today. Right, so I need to put another stone brick on top of there. That's better. Right, so we will focus on the interior of this first. We are going to do Trelawney's office, classroom first, and then her private chambers. You know me, I like to do private chambers too. So our equipment, we are going to need some spruce planks. Whoops. Spruce. Probably need those torches back actually. So you want torches? Keep those just in case. What else do we need? Some ladders. An oak trapdoor. Or any trapdoor actually, it doesn't have to be oak. In fact, let's go for a spruce trapdoor. I think that might be nicer actually. What else? Spruce stairs. Definitely going to need those. Okie dokie. Right, so our door is over here. On the same wall as this flat here. So look at the opposite side of the flat, and you want to keep that level. And you're going to go all the way up. Don't turn until we reach this part here. What we're going to do is put some spruce planks along there. There's our markers. Let's put some torches up so we can see what we're doing. Oh, there's a creeper. I've turned the mobs on. You've probably noticed this by now. But I've turned the mobs on because I wanted naturally spawning mobs for my lake. It just makes things a bit easier. So that's what I've done. It also makes the Hogsmeade that I'm doing a little bit nicer too, because we've got all kinds of other wildlife stuff there. That's alright, just messing with my wires, I've got all tangled up. Okay, so fill this entire section in with spruce. This is the floor to the classroom. So as you may have noticed, there have been probably 2, at least by this point, hopefully 3 editions of the Let's Build Hogsmeade station. If you haven't noticed, go check it out, it's cool, if I do say so myself. So we're just building the Hogsmeade station, or a combination of the Hogsmeade station, because there are effectively 2 Hogsmeade stations that we see in the films, one from the early ones and one from the later ones. The earlier ones are based on a real train station, so I've kind of combined those 2 to make one train station. Right, move, move, get out of my way, move. Move. I remember why I turned the mobs off in the first place now. Bye bye. Kept getting in the way. So yes, we now have a tutorial series on Let's Build Hogsmeade, which I reckon to be about 5 or 6 parts, not including the train, and I do intend to do the train. I am currently working on the train. I'm just not quite happy with it yet. Oh. Right. I've lost track of my wall. Was it this one? It was. You want to be opposite the door, or opposite that torch that we've put in there. Okay, so yes. So we're just going to put a handful of ladders there. I don't think we're going to come up much higher with the staircase from there, because she has a staircase, ladders up to her rooms, doesn't she? Oops. So put that in there, and put that in there. Did they go through the trapdoor? Which is the way it's described in the books. They come in through the trapdoor. Sorry, I'm very, very croaky today. I can't quite remember how far out I come, so I'm going to have to go check my notes. I can't remember if it was... Is it 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks a little better. Might be 9. I am going to have to go check. But we come out at the same on this side too. There's our little pathway. So just build it up a couple of layers while I wait for my Xbox to load so I can go and check how wide we come. Let's bring these torches out because they're going to get covered and they'll be useless. Same over here because we're going to cover those torches up. So while we're waiting for my Xbox to load so I can double check the figures, let's put one in the middle there so we can see. We do go up again. So that level or that level? Tell you what, we'll go up to that level. So you want to come in just under the second tier. So you've got 1, 2, just under the third tier, I should say. Four, 5, 6, 7. So it's a good job I checked because I was wrong, wasn't I? I've come up too far. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now we take that in. And we take that in. But not that layer. That layer comes in 1 block before it. Same with this one. We're going to cap off the top there. Oops. There we go. Ella. Now that reminds me of the setup that we had in the third film. Right, as for this roof that I was putting in, I have put that on the wrong level. Silly me. I hope you guys didn't do that too. you can put it there. I suppose there's no reason why you can't put it there actually. It just gives you a longer. So we're going to put it from there, I reckon. No, we won't. Underneath. Yeah, so if you filled it in at the top, that it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Just means she's got longer ladders to climb to get up. There we go. So over here, oh, we missed a bit. We're going to go for, say, there on the second block. I know what I meant. Nobody else did, but I know what I meant. I was going to punch a hole in there, and that will then bring us up. Why we're stuck. Why am I stuck? No, go away. Right, yep. It's that one. There we go. There we go, and this will be Trelawney's personal chambers. You can put a big bed and lots of things in here, your chest, your flowers, your paintings. You can go nuts in here. Lots of space for all sorts. And we'll probably do a basic version of it. Depends how much time we have. Come on, get down. I hate these. Don't know why I've made myself these. I can never get down with things. There we go. Right, so we're now going to put in our tables and chairs. Oh, that made a difference. Tell you what, let's put it there. So we're going to put in our tables and chairs, which are essentially going to be stairs. They're going to be fence posts and pressure plates like we've done before, only this time, because it's Trelawney is very colourful. She strikes me as a colourful person, and from what I remember being described, it's been a while since I've read the books and that, but her rooms are also very colourful. So we're going to want stairs of all colours, so we can have some orange ones, some red ones, some green ones, some purple ones. We'll go for a few black ones. Ooh, go for those. And that one. And white. There we go, we've got a nice range of colours. So we're just going to scroll through them. So first things first, we're going to put one in the corner there. Leave a space for a table, and then we're going to put another one. Leave a space for another table, and another one, and another one. Leave the end. Is that right? There's one table there for those two, and a table there for those two. See, there's two tables in that. Same on this side. We're going to go up a level, and you're just going to alternate them. Don't want that. Yes, we do. I'm going to go backwards. So we'll have the same amount in there. Same again up here. We're going to alternate them. These last two are different. There's only really space for one table, and it's going to be the table of our main three, because we had 3 to a table. Nice and colourful. Okay, so now we want some fence posts. So let's go for our fences, and we've got a range of colours there as well. Not a great deal, but we have some. Okay, we'll stick with that. So we've got one in there for those two, and one on there for those two. Oops. To alternate our fence panels the same way we did. So one in there, and one in there. So these two, we should have one there, and one there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put fence posts in all of them. They can share tables, they don't always want to share tables. Rotate them. And one in there for those, because we do know that they share a table. So now, pressure plates. We have a small range of colours again. We'll put some grey in there. Got a nice gold one and an iron one. Again, you don't have to do it this way, you can mix it up however you want, or you can keep it all the same. Personally, I think it would probably look better all the same, but I don't think Trelawney would agree. I remember her rooms being described as colourful, cosy, stuffy, very little air in there, claustrophobic, stinky, because she liked her scented stuff a little bit too much. Right, so that is how Trelawney's classroom is in my head. It's just a mixture and a jumble of colours and all sorts of things thrown together. There's no pattern to it, there's no rhythm to it, there's no any sense to it, or anything along that lines. So we are going to put in a fireplace as well, because we do know she has a fireplace in those rooms. So we're going to put in a nice big fireplace with a big, I think we'll go for black stone, deep slate. I do like the deep slate. I think we'll go for tiled and the stairs. So we can have a nice wide fireplace here. Let's take that up. We could probably take that up a little bit taller. Yep, that will bring it out a little bit more as well. Just punch those out so the steam will rise. We will block it off in a moment, or now, but at least you can't tell it's blocked from there. So it keeps rising. But, excuse me, I didn't press anything. Come on. There we go. Hey! I quite like that. Right, so now for some carpet. Again, I'm going to put some random colours in there, but we're going to try and keep to the same colours. So we could use the green and the dark green, or the pinks and purples. Trelawney strikes me as a pinky purple kind of person. And we're just going to give her a nice big rug. Nope, trying to get ahead of myself there. Oops. Wrong. That one, then that one. Voila, she's now got a nice big colourful rug. So we're just going to put another chair and bench over here. So we want our fence post back. We'll go for the pinky one. We want, is that pressure plate? Yeah, but we want a nicer one. Pressure plate, we'll go for that one, and 2 stairs. We'll go for green and an orange. And we're just going to put one, so let's say she's here for the most part, because this is going to be Trelawney's chair. And whoever she's with at the time. Which I think is, oh gosh, Lavender Brown. I think that's her main student. Okie dokie. So now we're just going to throw in a few more decorations. So we're going to want some bookcases. It's going to be a nightmare to edit with all the stuff that I'm putting in now. Okay, so bookcases. We're going to put in a couple of chests. We're going to put in some amethyst crystals as well, because they're very Trelawney, I would think. And some small ones. Imagine she might have a cauldron or 2 in there. Her seeing stuff. I think we'll probably leave it at that for the time being. So we're going to put some books over there, along with some chests. And we're going to put some amethyst on there, like so. In fact, we're going to need some lanterns as well. Get the fires. So we should be able to take down some of our torches. I have a hole up there. Put one there. It's not going to let me put one on the top of that, is it? Nope, never mind. Oops. Right, and the same again over here. We're going to put some bookcases. I'm going to put some chests up there. I'll put some amethysts about. So I definitely see her as an amethyst kind of person. We'll put a cauldron there in the middle, just in case. We're going to need a couple of lanterns as well. Put a lantern in the corner there, along with some amethyst because we can. There we go, I think that will do it. Oh, no, banners. That might be a bit overkill actually, I think it would. I wanted to put some banners and paintings on the wall, but I think that might be overdoing it. Yeah, okay, so let's go into Trelawney's private rooms. Whoops. Oh. never go down things when I want to. Okay, so we can fit in a nice big bed in here. So let's see if I can remember how to do a nice big bed. So we're going to stick with our pinks and purples because that's Trelawney. So it's wool I think we want. We're just going to stick in have I done it on here? Ah, there is. Right, so we also want some carpet back. Fact, we don't need that, and we don't need that. So it's just the pink wool. Yeah, pink wool, purple carpet, and the Magneta carpet. We're going to want some end rods. Yeah, and some more amethyst, but we want the blocks. And what is that? I'm not sure what that is. Purple. Look at that. It is. Whatever those are. The purple box. We're going to need those back in a bit. Right, so we're going to start off with our bed. So we're going to put it. Where's our hole? It's over there. So we're going to put it over here. A nice big space. And we're going to fill this space with the wool. Pink wool. A row over here. There's the headboard. Oh, we're going to need some white carpet as well. Oi. I'm going to put some white carpet there, and then the Magneta carpet in the middle. And voila! That will take that to the end. Yay! It's a bed! Who'd have thought? So we're going to put a row all the way around the edge. We'll do our lights next, I think. So take away the end one. And put in the purple box. Purple. I have no idea how to say it. An end one. In fact, no, let's move it across one. I'm going to put it there with an end rod on top and an amethyst block there. It looks like a little lampshade. Thank you, Centaur, for that one. Centaur is much better at the interior stuff than I am, the little bits. I'm good at building, I can do a good build, but when it comes to the little interior stuff, I'm not very good with that bit. That's where Centaur comes in, she's great at that bit. She has also built what looks like units with mirrors on it, but I've no idea how she's done the mirrors. They look like banners, but they're not banners that I've seen, so I shall have to get her to tell me how she's done those. Okay, so bookcases and chests again. Chests. I think we'll put in a couple of flower pots. I think that's it for her rooms. fine. Right, now, so we're going to want, what should we use for that couch? Slabs and more wool. So if we go for some slabs, we're going to go for the purple slabs. We want to keep the end rods, we can get rid of the lanterns. And we want some wool back. The purple wool. And replace the amethyst. Because over on this side, there's a hole on the holes there. We're going to put a little couch. Like so. And we'll put a chest underneath there. Put a chest over there. We'll put some bookcases there. Some flower pots. There's also two big lights over here. So let's go for the corner. Let's go a little bit taller. There we go. Floor lights. Put one over this side too. There we go. I think that looks pretty smart. So how long have we got left? About 20 minutes, okay. Let's put some amethyst in there. Oh, we've got to put something over here as well, don't we? No. There we go. And a bookcase there. So we should be able to get rid of these torches. We've got enough light from the end rods. There we go. I quite like that a lot. Just Trelawney's rooms. And you could put some banners in there. I'm not entirely certain which house she's actually from. Sure if she's Gryffindor or I don't know, but you could just put random colourful banners up there. I'm not going to. I think it might be overdoing it a bit, but you could give her a ceiling as well, I suppose. Should we give her a ceiling? No, we won't. We'll leave her alone. Could give her a skylight. I can never get down these ladders. Go. Now I need spruce back. We're going to need spruce back anyway now. Spruce planks, and you're going to want some spruce doors. Get down. Okie. So we can't do the staircase till we've got the doors in. We can't do the doors till we've got the floors in. We can't do the floors until we've got the floors above this bit in. So we're just going to come over here. We're going to go to the middle, and I think we're going to give that some double doors. Down with some stone. We don't want the infested kind. There it is. So I'll allow you to jump ahead a little bit with this now. So this is going to be your floor. Your floor is going to be on this level, and we are using stone. You don't have to use stone, you can use something else, but we're going to use stone. Keep it simple. This would be inside but outside at the same time, so don't make it too nice. Okay, so we've got a big hole down there and a big hole up there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fill in a couple of floors. So we're going to fill in a floor where those doors are. Like so, and we are going to have to try and put in some sort of floor for the quads, because then we can't do Gryffindor, because I don't know what level Gryffindor goes on if we don't do the floor. And look at that, that lines up perfectly with that door there. Hello. I have taken down the paintings. These walls were covered in paintings and it looked fan-bloody-tastic. However, it also caused a great deal of lag, so we've had to remove them. I am working on something else. I'm hoping to fill it with pixel art. It's just finding the right kind of pixel art that I want. Right, so we've got a couple of doors, so we're going to make those doors the floor. Yep, that looks about right to me. You should have those doors as well if you follow the tutorials for the grand staircase, the interior. Your doors should be in roughly the same place. If they're 1 or 2 blocks higher or lower, it doesn't make any difference. Okay, let's get some torches and throw some torches in there. Right, so next week I was planning on doing Gryffindor Tower, but we can't really do the Gryffindor floors or anything else until we've done a bit more of the quad. So we're going to work on the quad next time. We're going to build up some quad walls. Now I get the feeling there should be another door over here. Stone bricks. So yeah, next time it's going to be the quad. We're going to work on getting some quad walls up. We'll even do a quad roof. We ideally need 2 walls of the quad up before we can do the Gryffindor Tower. How did I tackle this last time? It does seem familiar. Oops. Stairs. we go. That seems about right. Make sure you put a door on there. Okay. Right, so you want to find the middle of this wall, punch 2 doors out, and there's another floor to the quad. We'll fill this in here. So yeah, I was going to do the towers first and then the quad, but I think we're going to have to do like tower quad, tower quad, tower quad. Okie dokie, so let's go up again. Where are we for time? We're doing alright, we're doing quite well. These doors are a little strange, so we're going to replace them and make them not strange. There we go. And we're going to add another floor here. Oops, I'm all over the place. Throw some torches down there. Just going to throw them in random places for now. We'll worry about making it look nice and neat later. We haven't actually decided what's going inside these parts yet. As far as the grand staircase is concerned, there are no rooms in it. It's just staircases, and they magically take you to other areas of the castle. At least that's from what I can understand. There's no actual rooms in there. The doorways that the stairs take you to teleport you to different areas of the castle. From what I can understand anyway. But we can't do that. So these rooms are just going to be empty rooms unless you can think of something else to put in there. We are trying to come up with something to put in there. I was thinking of doing some sort of rec room, a bit like a common room, only it's multi-house rather than just for one particular house. If other houses want to gather and somewhere to hang out where it's nice and dry. That was my thinking. We could have a trophy room, a gallery. And that's the 3rd floor of the quad. If I can get out the door, there we go. Right, so we can go again. This door though doesn't have a door that leads into the quad, because we're going to be too high for the quad now. But we can still give it a floor. We don't want people going through the doors and falling to their deaths. You can do the same on the other side as well. I'm not going to today. But you can if you wish to. If your lag has become a problem, take your paintings down. It is a problem that we are having, and it's a problem I am still working on and hoping to solve soon. Because they looked awesome with all those paintings on there. think I originally had the Gryffindor common rooms and dormitories in here, because I didn't think I was going to fit them in the tower, so I put them somewhere else. But I could fit them in the tower after all. Although these were much nicer, because you get a lot more room in here. And it does give you that impression in Prisoner of Azkaban, in the film anyway, because they go up the staircase from the Grand Staircase Tower and they go directly into the common room from there, so it does give you that impression that that's where the common rooms are. Okay, one more floor. Doesn't matter if you cover up a window too. Same with the common room and that, it does look like it's in the Grand Staircase Tower on the third movie. But on the fourth one it looks like it's in the top 3 towers, doesn't it? It gives you that impression. That's the impression I got as well. They were up in those 3 little towers that come off. But they're not there either. They have a whole tower to themselves. Well, themselves and Professor McGonagall, she's in there too. Okie dokie. So we don't put doors on the outside of those. We are going to cheat and go through that way now. So that should be our second floor there. That's it. So I think we'll call it there for today. I'm now thinking that might be too low. Where are the doors to the next floor? Okay, let's take the shortcut. Oh yes, that's definitely too high. Yeah, okay, that's right then. Okay, so we're going to leave it there for today. Next week, as I said, we are going to focus on the quad walls. We're going to focus on these walls in particular. We're going to raise them up, we're going to put the roof on, and we're going to put in the couple of floors. Hopefully. Probably use a lot of fast forward next week. And then the week after that, we're going to focus on the next part of the quad that goes out from here out to there, and Gryffindor Tower will be in that far corner. That's why we have to do quad first, then towers later. So until next time, guys, don't forget to check out the Hogsmeade tutorials. There will be 2 or 3 of those by now. It's only a short one, that one. There's 6 at the very most, I would think, with that one, not including the train. So, but it just adds to the world that we're creating, doesn't it? So, Hogsmeade tutorials are on the way out. There's no schedules to those. It's literally a case of once I've got them recorded, I've got them edited, I will release them pretty much straight away. It's just finding the time to do it all, along with these. It won't affect these. These should still be coming out every Wednesdays. You may have noticed there's been no streams on the weekends. That's because Central has been quite poorly. these past few weeks. First we had Christmas, then New Year, but then Centaur's been very, very poorly this weekend, this past couple of weeks, and she is on the mend. She's improving, and hopefully there will be a stream next weekend if she's well enough. I'm not going to push. If she's not well, then we'll simply have to miss another week. Okay, so until next week, guys, take care of yourselves, like and subscribe.